Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I am going to be remaking a tumbler that I made like 2 years ago. I was scrolling through pictures in my Tumbler album the other day, and I saw this and I was like, wow. Oh, it was so bad. It would have been so cute, and it just did not work out. It's a very simple design, and I butchered it, okay? And I don't have the physical tumbler anymore because I stripped it, but at the time I thought it was great. So don't judge, don't laugh, we all start somewhere. I'm not saying I'm fantastic, but I've definitely grown. So I'm going to show you a picture, okay? This is how I even took my pictures when I first started. It's literally sitting on my lap. So very fabulous. So okay, here we go. Don't laugh. Here it is. It's bad, right? Okay, so I mean, it was like stabby and bumpy, and it was rough. It was very rough. Literally, it was rough. So I'm going to remake it, because I think it is a very cute design if it's done properly. So I am starting off with a 20 ounce from Makerflow Crafts. I'll make sure to put their link down in the description. I base painted it white from Rust-Oleum, and for this first part, all I'm going to do is put it on my turner with some epoxy, and I'm going to be adding Helix from the Glitter Grind. It's an additive. It looks like it's silver, but once you get it mixed into your epoxy and on a tumbler, it's not silver at all. It's just very sparkly. So it's going to give this white some sparkle. So that's going to be the first step, and then I will come back tomorrow and do the next step. Okay, so the more I look at this, the more I want to add actual white glitter to make it look more like what I was trying to do in the cup from like 2 years ago. So this is good that it has epoxy on it, because I am going to be using painter's tape. And what cup was it that I did? Oh my gosh, it was like a couple videos ago, maybe the 4th of July one, where I took my tape and I wrapped it all around the cup, which this one is going to make it a little harder because this is a tapered tumbler, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to wrap the tape all around the cup and then pull off every other one to get stripes. Okay, so now I went ahead and did these two first because I want to do the darker colors, and let me show you what colors I'm going to be using. For the white, I'm going to use Golf Sands from the Glitter Grind, and for the other one, I'm going to use the same glitter that I did in that picture, which is Rock Candy, and this is from Misty's Decal Shop. So I want to do the darker and the chunkier colors first, so they don't mix in and get all over my white. So now I'm going to take Mod Podge and my little makeup brush, Mod Podge these open areas, and start sprinkling some glitter. Okay, so now this clearly already looks way better than the first one did. So now I am going to seal all of this with 2x Rust-Oleum Clear and then epoxy until smooth, which I am guessing at least 2 coats because we're working with chunky glitter here and we all know that it's going to get a little rough and bumpy. So I'm guessing 2 coats, maybe even 3, and then I'll be back to put on those little rose decals. Okay, so now this already looks a ton better than the last one I did a couple years ago. So I have this really pretty vinyl. I went ahead and cut out the, I guess these are roses. I even used the same file that I used for the last tumbler, but just a slightly different colored vinyl because looking back at that last one, I really don't like all of those colors together. So I think this looks a lot better. So this is the original file on the original designed tumbler, and this vinyl is like very thick, I guess. It just didn't really weed very well. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I use to do like very delicate pieces or really pain in the butt vinyl like this. So instead of weeding the vinyl here, I'm cutting out around the image as close to it as I can. And then this is how hard this is to weed. Like, this will just give you a little idea. This whole thing comes off in just one piece, even though the Cricut has already cut it. So I've already put one here to make sure it would work. So I'm gonna just put this one, say right here. And now I'm going to push down all over it really well to make sure that all of those cut pieces are adhering to the tumbler. Now take my little weeding pick here, and this is where I will weed it. It's going to make it a lot easier because all of that is already sticking where I need it to stick. And if you have some troubled pieces that are still hanging on, you can just push them down with your weeding pick. But overall, this is way easier working with certain pieces. So now that's on there, I'm going to do the rest of them. I'd say 1, 2, maybe 3 more because these are pretty big. So, and then I might put one on the bottom too. So 3 or 4 more. And I'm going to do them the same way that I just showed you. Okay, so now those are all on. I even put one on the bottom here. So much better. Thank God for growth. I don't know what I was thinking a couple years ago when I made that one, but it's kind of fun to remake something that you've made in the past, you know, having more practice and all of that stuff and seeing how much better it can be. So now the last thing to do is to do a couple coats of epoxy, get this good and smooth, and it'll be ready to go. So here it is with a coat of epoxy on there. I really like it. It's a very simple but cute design, and there's the one on the bottom too. So this looks way better than the first one that I showed you guys in the beginning, and I think it's really fun. Actually, I'm gonna make this a challenge. If you have a tumbler that you made in the very beginning when you first started making tumblers that just stays in your mind for some reason, like this one did for me, and you have a picture of it, definitely remake it, even if, you know, if it's just for like your Facebook page, or if you do a YouTube video on it like I did. Whatever social media platform it is, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, remake it, tag me in it. I would love to see y'all's growth. I think it's awesome to look back at, you know, when you first started to now and really appreciate how much you've grown as an artist. Also, I want to show you guys something. So y'all know how I've talked about Bama cups in the past. That's where my Turner's from. I made a whole video on it. Today I got a package in the mail from him, and he sent me a custom cup turner that has completely blown my mind, you guys. So my collar is purple, like that's like my theme color for my business. He sent me a cup turner not only did he take the time to paint it purple, he put my logo on each side. Guys, this is the most gorgeous cup turner I have ever seen. He even sent me little purple pool noodles to hold my cups on, and he sent me cup cradles. So whenever, well, use this one. Whenever I want to go put my decals on, I can put them on straight. Like, oh my god! So I'm gonna put Bama Cups down in my description. I put his website down in every description of every video. And guys, just definitely go check them out. If you need a cup turner, definitely order from him. His customer service is amazing. His products are amazing. I love my turner. I've had it for a little while now. And then I have this. This is my new baby. Like my logo. Oh my god. Huge thank you to Bama Cups. I appreciate this so much. Also guys, before I go, I have y'all's cup of positivity for the day. And today's quote is, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into visible. That was said by Tony Robbins. That's all I have for you guys today. Definitely make sure if you do this little challenge here, tag me in it no matter what social media you are on. I would love to see it, so make sure to tag me. And again, check out bamacups.com. Absolutely amazing work. And if y'all have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe, be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!